Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me see if I can get one light in. Man, listen. I just got done doing my 6:30 to 10:30 or 6:30 to 10 o'clock in South Highlands. Listen. Customers, answer the damn doors. Answer the doors. All y'all gotta do is answer the door. The hardest part of the job is done for y'all already. The hardest part of the whole transaction is done. Answer the doors. Yo, all day today seemed like all day. I'm knocking, ringing doorbells. Dogs is barking, like the dogs is letting y'all know, like somebody's at the door. Dogs is barking, letting y'all know that somebody's at the door. Somebody that doesn't live here is here. That's what the dogs are doing. Somebody that we're not familiar with is on our doorstep. Somebody come check this out. That's what the dog barking. That's what the dog barking is all about. Answer the doors, man. I know we be missing as couriers. I know we missing. I know we're missing money when that happens. I know it. I know we're missing opportunities when that happens, and it happens far too often. Answer the doors, man. Like, I know people that be doing the Amazon Prime and all of that stuff. I know that they be, all the other courier services. I know this happens with everybody. I know it does. Sorry, y'all. I know this joint bouncing all over the place. I'm on the Cab Ave right now, and it's just, these roads is all jacked up. But man, listen, answer the damn doors, man. Please. Answer the doors, man. I just don't get it. You ordered, like somebody said in the comment section, man, you ordered the food and then be surprised when I show up. You ordered the food, requested the service for delivery, and be surprised when we at the doorstep, when we on your step ringing your doorbell. Oh, you guys came too fast. What? I've actually had people tell me that. Oh, you guys, I wasn't expecting this to be here so quick. What? Like, people be really bugging, man. Like, I'm trying to keep this thing as still as possible because the Cab Ave is just terrible. It's just potholes all over the place. I'm about to get on the expressway in a minute because I'm finished out here. And I made good money today. I did. I made good money on both of the shifts that I did. I made good money. But I probably could have made better money if it was for people answering the doors. Like my last delivery, not this delivery, but the delivery before this delivery. I'm ringing the doorbell. I get out the car, knock on the door. Nothing. Knock a little harder on the second knock. A dog runs up to the door but doesn't bark. But I can't. They have one of those frosted glass windows. I could just see an object running up to the door. I'm assuming it was a dog. But the dog didn't bark at all. And then I see an object walking down the steps, but instead of coming to the door, they like go toward like the back of the house. And then like the second person, so I knocked to try to get that person. I was like, maybe that person wasn't paying attention. Maybe they was looking down at their phone or something. They didn't see somebody standing outside on their porch. So I turn around and knock again to try to get that person. I see that person like walking toward the back of the house. I knock again to try to get that person to come. That person continues to walk. Another person comes down the steps. they didn't answer the door. It's like they were just standing there. But again, I couldn't see what they were doing because it's a frosted glass in between me and that person. So I couldn't see. I just seen an object standing there. A person standing. I'm assuming it was a person because I seen him coming down the steps. So I rang the doorbell. Finally, he answers the door. I be like, what be going through people's heads when that happens? Like, what is going through your head? And I have other videos where I touch on this subject because I just be baffled by the fact that people aren't anticipating somebody coming when they've ordered something. Where is your brain at when that happens? Like, what is going on when that happens? Yo, I'm literally befuddled by it. I am. I just can't wrap my mind around it. Because I've never been that person. I've never forgotten that I've ordered something. Even when I've ordered something that is not on demand, something that is going to take a few days, I'm tracking it each day. You just never know what might have happened. You know what I mean? One time I had ordered, I think, a pair of sneakers or something like that. And like where they was coming from, some type of natural disaster happened, either a flood or something happened where my sneakers was going to be delayed. At least they sent me an email saying it's a possibility that my sneakers was going to be delayed. And then they did something where it expedited my sneakers. My sneakers got there a day earlier than the time that they originally told me my sneakers was going to get there. So you just never know, like that, and that was days out. The stuff that we're doing is on demand, meaning that it's going to come that same day, within that same hour that you've ordered. And people be like, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. I do not get it. I wonder if the customers actually watch these videos. I wonder if they watch, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that this happens to. So I wonder if the customers actually watch the videos and take note. You know what, let me be a little bit, I think people be in their own bubble they live in, you know what I mean? They making good money at their jobs. Life is pretty much good for them. And we out here and they're not thinking about the other person, us or whatever. You're not thinking about it. That's what I be thinking. We're not in any consideration. We're not in any consideration to them, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, oh, whatever, we're providing a service, whatever. Again, I don't get it. I don't get it because I'm not that type of person. Sitting around just waiting for people to just, and then it's just trash all the way around. Like, and it happens so often. It's not like if it was a rare thing, something that just happened occasionally, I wouldn't even have made this video because it wouldn't be nothing to me. I'm not the type to be complaining about something like that. But this happens, I'd say 3 out of every 5 deliveries. 3 out of every 5 deliveries. Three out of every 5 deliveries. That is crazy. That's wild. What's that, 60% of your deliveries? More than half of the deliveries that this happens with. People not answering the doors, not answering phones, not answering the text messages. DoorDash giving them 20 minutes to decide if they want their food or not. With Postmates, never had that issue. I mean, I had the issue of not answering the phones and all of that, but they give you 5 minutes. Perfect time. You only get 5 minutes to decide if you want this food or not. I had huge orders too, man. I've had huge orders that has happened on. Huge orders. I'm talking about they had a full spread and they ain't answer when I was doing Postmates. Man, I went down on I went down on Piedmont, just, that's where a lot of the homeless people were at the time. They just be like spread up and down Piedmont Avenue. And I just went down there, and it was like Christmas, man. It was Thanksgiving. I was just passing out platters. I ain't even caring. It was a lot of stuff that I wasn't going to eat anyway. Wings and ribs and stuff like that. I'm trying to eat better. So, I'm trying to eat cleaner. So, that stuff had no bearing on me. I didn't want any of that. I started passing the platters out, man. 5 minutes is all you need. 5 minutes. Now, I can understand if you're in a big corporate office, but even then, I only understand to a certain degree, because you too already knew that you ordered something and that it could be on its way. You have the timeline. You already know. Now, granted, you in a big corporate office, big corporate building, service might be trash or whatever, but you should be still looking down at your watch, at your clock or whatever. You should still be already knowing that it's a possibility that my order might be here. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I guess I'm not cut from that type of cloth at all, that forgetful cloth. I can understand if the order's super late, you 20 minutes past the time, but even then, the typical courier is going to reach out and let them know, listen, this is what happened. Whatever happened. I was in traffic, a tree was down, or an accident happened. The typical courier is going to reach out to them and let them know. They keep them in the know, so that they should be already in the know when you get there, knowing why you're late. That's what the typical courier is going to do. I don't get it. I don't. Answer the damn door, answer the phone, answer the text messages, reply back to the text message. Okay, thank you. Something small, man, something light. Getting 20 minutes to decide that you want your food or not. I mean, you can finish your show, whatever you was doing. You can finish whatever it is that you was doing in the house. You can finish that in that time frame, because we'll be waiting there. We got 20 minutes. We'll be waiting. I just want them to answer the doors, man. That's all. That's all I want. Answer the door. The hard part is done. The hard part is actually getting the food to you. Getting your order, your package, your delivery to you. That's the hardest part. Because all the stuff that we have to encounter on the road, my last delivery before the last delivery that I just took, the one I was telling y'all about, I think a tree, something was down on the road, because where it was taking me at, the police were out there, fire trucks was out there, and they had it taped off. So I figured a tree or something like that was down. Maybe a tree fell or something. So I had to find an alternate route to get the delivery there. It's stuff like that it's things like that happen that we have no control over. Things like that we have no control over, so just answer the damn doors, y'all. Customers, if y'all watching this and y'all use the services, whatever service that y'all use, just be on the lookout for phone calls, text messages, and listening for the door knocks. When I lived back in the Philly area, you know what we used to do? We would order food, and either we would be sitting outside, chilling, just busting up, talking, waiting for the delivery guy to get there, or we would be in the living room doing it. If it was at night, the mosquitoes was tearing us up, we would just sit in the living room and wait with the door open. Most of the time, if it's the summertime, whatever, we have the door open. I came up with no air conditioning in my crib. Where I lived at, where I'm from, my background, I came up with no air conditioning. So we utilize windows and fans a lot. And if the door could be open, we had like a nice screen door. Like my mom really didn't get air conditioning until we was grown and not her house. She didn't get air conditioning. I always tell people I have a high heat tolerance because of that. Like I have a high heat tolerance. It takes everybody else be sitting around sweating, and I be cool because I haven't reached my heat tolerance yet. Because I grew up with no air conditioning. My mom was a box fan. She didn't believe in having no high ass electric bill. She knew that having air conditioning was a luxury. My mom knew that. And like I said, she didn't believe in having no high ass electric bill. Furthermore, our door was like always open because my mom's house was like the clubhouse. So like the door was never closed basically. Everybody in the neighborhood came through there. And that was at both houses, really all three houses. My mom rented a house over the east side of Chester when we were younger. She bought a house before I was a preteen, she bought a house. And then she bought another house. When she paid that first house off, she bought another house, the house that she's in now. And none of those houses had air conditioning, none of them. Plenty of trees and shade, no air conditioning. And we would be waiting outside. It was cool outside already. If we ordered Chinese food, we'd be waiting outside. The Chinese man to pull up. After a while, the Chinese guy just expected us to be out there because we ordered so much Chinese food. We ordered so much pizza, so many hoagies, whatever we ordered, we was probably outside when they came. We were probably outside when they got there. And to bring everything full circle, we never had a delivery person waiting. Again, some of these houses be so huge that you're delivering to. Okay, I understand. You might be in the west wing of the house. Them houses up in Buckhead, they be so huge. I can understand them not hearing doorbells and stuff. What I don't understand is that these apps all have tracking. These apps all have tracking. These apps all have GPS on them. They're constant notifications probably telling you your driver will be here. Just like when you order a Lyft or Uber, your driver will be here in 30 seconds. Your driver will be here in a minute. Your driver will be here in 5 minutes. Be ready. And I know they probably getting the same notifications. I don't use any of these services, actually. I don't. Outside of me doing work for them, I don't use them. I don't use Postmates. I don't use DoorDash. I don't use anything pretty much. I can't remember the last time I had something even delivered outside of like clothing or like something, that I ordered that wasn't food. I just got a pair of sneakers the other day that got delivered, but that came DHL because they came from like some guy I was trading with off of Kixify, so they came DHL though. And even that had a tracking number and all of that stuff. You can track the package just like anything else. The same thing with what is going on with these courier services. Same thing. The same thing. Just answer the damn doors, man, please. Tell your people, man, answer the door. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all had a profitable day. It's been a pretty profitable day for myself. Looks like the storm is finally come. I just seen some lightning outside. I don't know if that was like lightning or not. Can't tell. Doesn't look like it's cloudy out here. Like I said, I hope it's been a profitable day for y'all. I probably won't. I have some homework to do. I'm getting my master's degree in October. I'll be done. I have my master's degree, so and I got homework that I need to get caught up on. So I doubt if I'll be out here in the morning tomorrow, but I probably will sign up for a shift tomorrow night. I'm debating if I want to take off tomorrow or if I want to actually do a shift tomorrow. I'm debating that whole thing because I like the night shifts. It's very, very relaxing. It's less traffic outside and it's not as hot. I like the night shifts a lot, so I'm debating. Maybe I might do it, maybe not. Anyway, y'all get at me in the comment section. Y'all usually do. Thank you for all the feedback. Shout out to all the new subscribers. My page is not going to just be about courier services and ride shares and stuff like that. This is just additional stuff that I do. My page is also gonna have random thoughts, just anything that we pretty much touch on, things that people comment on that they want me to touch on in the comment sections. If y'all look back, I got older videos about YouTube actually took down one of my highest viewed videos, which was somebody recently just commented about my Atlanta is Rough series that I did. I did an Atlanta is Rough series, just basically just documenting my stay here in Atlanta. I've been here 4 years, so they just commented and said that I didn't get a chance. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to remember your name, but they said that they've been following me since that Atlanta is Rough series, which was dope because I started off with that stuff, I believe, over top of doing my videos about couriers, courier apps and rideshare apps and stuff like that. So that's dope that people have been following me for that long, because it's been about 2 years since I've been trying to be more consistent about doing videos. Anyway, I'm gonna get at you. I'm getting all these notifications because I probably been supposed to be calling people back by now. I got a cousin that's down here that's trying to link up with me. I know she's not gonna link up with me tonight, but we might be able to go do something tomorrow. Maybe rent some of those scooters downtown or whatever. Anyway, I've been said it. Get in the comment section. Comment, like, share. Tell your people, answer the damn doors. That's all we ask. That's courage. Just answer the door and answer the phone. If you don't answer the door, at least answer the damn phone. You don't answer the phone, at least answer the text message. But answer something. We got your food here. It's hot still. You know, and we are in the business of trying to make money. So you're not trying to sit out on your porch and chill. You know, I keep my my send off, if you will, very short. And we're not in the business of sitting there just politicking with you. We want to give you your food, and we want to be on to the next delivery and try to get as many deliveries as possible done in that time frame that we're out there for. Peace.